Yo! Video games.
Yeah, English voice is actually really good. The guy who did I mean, I don't know the English guy, but did a damn good job. How could we enter the age of good English dubs? First, the people are like, oh, you should listen to the sub, and then, like, the English dub is actually not half bad.
Oh, it's not telling that anymore.
Yeah, right? Like, you're not getting the full experience of the way they really wanted it.
If the game came out in Japan, I'm listening in English. If it came out in America, I'll listen to the Japanese tripped up.
There you go.
Like Ghost of Tsushima, I played that all in Japanese. Why? Because it was made in America.
That's the logic of that, man.
No.
Good.
Pisses me off.
None. The logic none.
Ghost, because it's a fucking game about like, ancient Japan. I'm not gonna.
Oh my god.
I mean, I know they did a good job, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking listen to that. I don't want to like. I
Hello.
don't want to hear English in that game.
What about you, Kenny?
I played it in English and played it in black and white.
You didn't get the true Kurosawa experience then.
Yeah, no, 100% Kurosawa mode.
No, because you listened to it in English. I listen to Japanese in Kurosawa mode. That's not Kurosawa stuff.
Like when I'm fighting and they're talking, I don't want to be distracted, so I this is English. It's like, you know, I'm fighting and they're saying stuff, and I'm not going to read while I'm trying to look at what they're doing. So,
Especially when it's really good animation. When it's really good animation, like, dude, I wanna see.
Oh my god, jump K. Nice.
Yeah, I want to see what they're doing, you know? Whenever the lips are synced to. Yeah, I mean, well, they have to change the dialogue. When they
they did it.
when they sync the lips, yeah, they have to change the
They
dialogue.
use AI lip syncing in the PS5 version of Ghost of Tsushima.
AI?
Yeah, for the Japanese.
Oh, so it dictates what they're saying.
yeah.
Okay, that
The
works out.
subs were tiny combat, and I'm. What's he saying?
Just learn Japanese.
Ah.
Did they say anything in combat? I don't know. I've never played
Yeah,
that game.
times we're fighting some boss characters.
I mean, that's kind of it.
Some boss characters are literally talking to you while we fight.
How do you motherfucking walk up grabbing bitch?
The whole game is strike throw, man.
Yeah,
It's a Street Fighter.
Well, Dead Man, you can play it in Japanese lip sync on PS5. Oh, PS5 though. AI's gotten a lot better now. Now they actually can use it, like, ahead of time. You know most of Final Fantasy VII Remake was AI lip synced?
Yeah, well, that was like the first game I remember really hearing about that. I was like, what?
I'm sure they touched it up, but like, yes, it was.
Oh my god, damn. Not really good. Ah, I tried to leap it.
Spider-Man in Spanish? Sure, why not? Who cares? That is what the food is for. Bait. Bait only. What?
Seven uses it, Xenoblade 3 uses it, which is really weird because I'm not used to a Xeno game having lip sync. Going weird. Why is their mouth flap? Why is their mouth flap syncing with what they're actually saying? That's weird.
Love you, Max.
Dead.
This game is trash! Yes! Look at this bro. You get the most ballsiest fucking thing in the world. He ran up to me and did it. He's like, I'm gonna grab you. No, wait.
The last time I did grab.
Yeah, last time you did grab.
The last time I went for grab.
This motherfucker ran up to me and said, I don't care. My
I'm gonna
stick is
get
out.
it.
I'll go get it.
God, I don't know what to do. I forgot the fucking combo. Oh no.
Perfect time.
Oh no. My foot! I did this.
I did it, bro. I did it.
A little bit of damage, right? Fuck that up.
Sean's up. Oh, yeah.
I lost my character. I legit lost my character.
Yeah, I
I
got
was
switched
doing
up
the
too.
move, and I'm like, wait, how did he end up on that
I
side?
got messed up too.
Yeah.
I was like, where am I looking?
I'm like, wait, where is he going?
It's a good thing I'm colored glowing
That
blue.
was 10.
Oh, was
Well,
it?
last one.
That was 10.
Last one.
Was it?
That
Okay,
was
yeah.
10.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
You fucking. Great game.
Fuck, I messed up the timing so bad. I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to win. I just want to win. I just jumped. Just don't want to win. That crossed me up. I don't fucking believe it. Bad.
Wow. Okay. Not by you. No.
That wall will kill.
Crazy.
Did you want to play Simmons? Did anybody else want to get in? Kenny, you wanted to play? You like stick on this?
I don't know. It'll be fine.
You'll figure it out.
I'll be fine.
Punch slash heavy slash kick dust.
Kick dust.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's arcade arcade style.
Okay.
Yeah, my only problem with Sin is that playing him is really fun. Watching him is not.
Yeah, because he does the same shit.
He does the same shit.
He does the same shit.
Playing him is kind of fun.
He got a little bit of that
Same
MK11.
Yeah, he's like you're just watching the same like 2 or 3 things, just like over and over and over and over and
He's
over
not
again.
a crazy combo character. He's a bread and butter character.
Yeah.
He gets
And I
that
mean,
shit.
it's fun because you're seeing effective stuff doing, and it's like working, but it's doing damage.
But the
But
stuff that you did, where you did the super, and then you a Roman canceled in the air, and then
oh yeah, that shit's wild.
right. Like you don't see too many people getting away with that because it's damn near fucking impossible.
And that's not even like a Sin problem specifically. That's a Guilty Gear Strive issue. Like
Yeah.
you're just seeing the same like essentially like. Not 2 or 3 things. That's more Mortal Kombat 11. It's seeing like 3 or 4 things.
Yeah.
Like in terms of approach, in terms of like effectiveness, in terms of like Oki, you're seeing the same like 3 or 4 combos and everything.
Combos that work, that are
Yeah.
supposed to like that's It's like this is what they want you to do, and if you do that, it'll be the most effective.
Game is designed for you to do this stuff. Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
You know.
That's how that works, though. Yeah, I feel like Zato is the complete opposite. I hate playing him, but he's fun to watch because the people that are using the crazy shit that Zato's going on, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. This ain't a combo game. It is. It's just a less version of a combo game.
I mean, the only reason you think it's a combo game is because it's based on a game that was a combo game.
Exactly.
Right? All the previous games were definitely fucking combo games.
I mean, you still get combos in this game. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Yeah, you get. Like,
but this game is a strike throw game. Right? The 90% of the gameplay of this is figuring out, is my opponent going to throw tech?
Well, yeah.
Am I going to block on Oki? Right? Do I do a DP or not? Like, the strike throw part is so pronounced in this game. Just throws do so much fucking damage. It's very much like, in a similar way, it's a strike throw of MK11, you know?
I mean, no throw is going to do as much damage as a 4-hit combo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, you get thrown 4 or 5 times, you're actually fucking dead.
Oh, yeah. If you're getting chucked like left and right, then yeah, of course. And yeah, it's a complete different game.
So it's very Street Fighter 5-ish. I mean, yes, Street Fighter 5 is a very heavy strike throw fighting game.
Speaking of Street Fighter, bruh, all this shit that we're seeing with, Guile and Street Fighter 6 and Ken's crazy combo Street Fighter 6, Chun-Li and Kim and all that shit like that, none of that is going to matter when Zangief makes it to the game.
Shit.
This motherfucker is going to make everybody furious. You wait until you see Zangief with Green Fist in Street Fighter 6 and all the mechanics that are going on in Street Fighter 6, you are going to die in 3 moves.
That's what I said. He's gonna get Green Fist, he's gonna get Blue Fist, he's gonna get Red Fist.
Bro, all the shit that you're seeing in Street Fighter 6 that everyone's enjoying, we're having fun, no more fun will be allowed when Zangief makes it to that game.
Awesome.
Bro, that game is
everyone's already afraid of Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson. I think Dawson can be beat. I think Dawson should be get away.
Back and forth with Dust.
But once Zangief gets in there, it's not going to be fun
Dust
anymore.
Circle.
Yeah, is it Dust?
That game has way too many mechanics just normally, so that when that motherfucker gets in there, bro, he will destroy anything that you throw at him. Imagine when we do the shitty parry, the regular parry.
Yeah.
That doesn't really do anything for us. For Zangief, I guarantee you, regular fucking parry is gonna link into some fucking mass.
Yeah, he'll be able to well, just thinking of like special canceling out of regular parry into command grab. It's already amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be the most ridiculous fucking thing you can get away with that.
Because you can cancel parry recovery in Street Fighter 6 into some things.
Yeah, into some things. So it's like, oh my god. Just drive rush through it, yeah.
That doesn't work because you're thrown out of it.
Yeah, he's gonna grab you before you even wind up the pitch. You're going to get slammed on the ground.
It's like you feel like we have a pretty good understanding of the game, but then you realize like we're seeing like a quarter of the roster.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
You're gonna be getting the characters that are just make you feel like I don't want to play.
Yeah, and these are like the characters they first made, so these are like the simple characters, right?
We're having fun with them.
We're having fun with the simple characters. Think of the later characters that are like eventually added the new characters to the roster that are actually fucking bonkers.
Yeah, Zangief is not going to be fun for like half the people that are going to play that
JP
game.
and Manon and all these kind of characters might be actually fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have no idea what JP is even capable of. We don't know if he's going to play like...
yeah, and he might have the craziest gameplay of all of them.
Yeah, true. I mean, he is like considered the boss. Yeah, so at this point, it's like, okay, well, what can
The only problem is that the game is so fucking far away.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, man. Like, I wish it was at the beginning of next year. I really do. I wish it was a February game. But, you know, it's actually better.
Steve afraid of Drive Rush to SDP or SPD Zangief? Yes. Imagine Zangief actually getting a fucking Drive Rush on you. Well, he only has one option. Hurt you a lot with a grab.
I just realized they're moving in the Lincoln statue.
Yeah.
There's like Teddy Roosevelt and shit like that.
Yes, the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. George Washington. Is that Andrew Jackson?
Thomas Jefferson.
Is that Thomas Jefferson?
It'd be
Flashy.
some shit if they put Andrew Jackson.
What Thomas Jefferson was fatter?
Probably
Maybe it's just the
was,
image.
Probably was.
Teddy's a
but-
big dude, but he's like kind of, you know, lean in this.
in Japan. I don't know. Jefferson didn't look that thick in the paintings we have of him.
He kind of looks like an egg.
Teddy?
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson. Kind of looks like an egg. Oh, yeah, like he's like a human egg. You look at him, he's like egg shaped. His head, you see, and then the money.
No, it's all my pairs.
This is bizarre.
You guys need to play on that?
Well, it is he's right. This is arcade setup.
Yeah.
But like.
Will I watch Japan Arc Reboot next weekend? Maybe.
But like, yeah, Dust being medium kick and then dash is roundhouse. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That's arcade style.
It is arcade style, but it is weird.
It's weird. Guilty Gear was also always designed with controller in mind. From the PlayStation version starting.
Oh man. Come on, Kenny. Don't let this grappler clown on you. Thanks, Kenny.
Come on, Kenny.
Come on, Kenny. Don't let this grappler scrub clown on you.
Oh,
Come on,
Yeah,
come on, Kenny.
come on, Kenny.
Come on,
Don't
Kenny.
let him do it.
Come on, Kenny.
Get him.
Kenny, come on.
Kenny,
Alright.
don't
Come
let
on,
this
Kenny.
grappler scrub clown on you.
God damn it.
Come on, Kenny.
Come on.
Dust is Roundhouse on arcade? What the fuck did I play?
I don't know.
The fuck did I play? Dust is one.
You got whatever you got here. I'm trying to like wrap my brain.
There's
around
like,
it.
there's two different layouts for Guilty Gear. There's like the arc layout, which is the one I play, and then there's like the 4-button layout, where medium kick would be heavy slash, right? And heavy punch is Dust.
Yeah.
You let the grappler scrub.
Well, there's also like slash heavy slash heavy
I can't
slash
believe you did that.
kick and punch.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not Potemkin.
Not.
Granted, our experience with Guilty Gear Arcade is basically family fun. However they set it up.
What is a Guilty Gear XX cab? I played a little bit of Revelator arcade.
Yeah, I'm actually used to controller because I actually put dash on like the shoulder button, like R2, just to like sort of like, yeah, it's up there.
It's crazy how much your brain adapts when you practice a while doing this stuff. I went from arcade to using controller and getting so used to controller that I can't play arcade anymore.
Yeah.
So it
Depends on the game though. We play Marvel. We play.
Yeah, I play Marvel. I'll play with the arcade. Yeah, So it's just what you're used to playing with. How long do you think it would take you to learn Hitbox, man?
Like a week.
A week.
Before I felt like actually
consistently
kind of confident.
It'd take me 4 months.
If I played it like actually 7 days, like
Straight.
7 days, 4 to 6 hours per day, I'd probably get used to it to the point where maybe at the end of a week I'd be comfortable.
Yeah. And then you would realize this is way better than what I was doing before,
It is in many ways, but it's also like I just, and I played with Hitbox like 10 years ago.
No shit.
I literally
Like professional? Like
no. Well, I played Marvel 3, and then the guy that made the Hitbox was in our room in our money matches.
Yeah.
And he's like, try this out. And within 15 minutes, I was doing full Dante combos, which require a lot of fucking execution.
Yeah.
In Marvel 3 on a Hitbox, I did the full combos, and they were actually easier to do.
Yeah, of course.
Because I just had to do less stick movement. I was like, biddy, biddy, biddy.
What's your? Well, wait a second. So you looked at it and you're like, sure, I'll try it, and then like within a couple.
Yeah, I understood the premise of it, and then just tried it, and then within 15 minutes, literally, I did the full combo.
I think when everybody sees a hitbox for the first time, they're confused, and then they're like, what is going on?
No, it's kind of natural, but it's just moving around in neutral is the thing that sort of takes some getting used to. Movement, because it requires like so many inputs,
Right.
so many
you use
button
your own
presses.
fingers instead of your fist. What do you think about the controversy that it's cheating? Like, It
depends.
gives you an advantage.
I think it depends on the game. Like in Tekken, 100%. Yeah, you can move around with a hitbox so much more efficiently in games like Tekken. Like you can tell somebody's got hitbox movement. And there's no way you can do that. You cannot move that fast on a joystick. You just can't.
Really?
So yes, in some games it does actually give an advantage. Do I think it's an unfair advantage? No. It's like it's marginally better.
Yeah.
If you're better at other things, is having a hitbox going to make you the best player ever? It's not.
Yeah, no, obviously not. Yeah.
So do I think it provides like an unfair? In some situations, it literally leads to glitches where you can press back and forth at the same time.
Guile. I saw somebody with Guile, and they were like, I can consistently attack you while holding back and shit. I'm like,
Exactly.
That's pretty
To me, it comes across as like, in the exact same way you get a high refresh rate monitor to make your shit go faster in FPS games and even some fighting games. It's the same shit. It's like a very marginal advantage that that you can sell to people that like, hey, this is technically
Yeah,
the best way to play.
yeah.
But is it actually going to make you the best player? No, hell no.
At the highest level in Street Fighter, I think Takedo worked out the hitbox is better.
It is. I mean, it will be in many situations. The caveat is that you have to learn it.
Yeah. Waking up and instant blocking in 2D games is pretty OP too. I mean, you wake up and instant block with a joystick too. I don't understand how you.
Yeah, I'd have to know.
I don't know how you.
Maybe they mean IB. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you instant block without joystick too. You know?
Yeah, it allows you to block at several frames faster. I can see that because the button press is faster than the joystick movement to down back sometimes.
But those are characters that are charged characters anyway.
No, we're talking about anything. Like, you're pressing a button to block.
Yeah.
So you don't have to move down to back. That can take longer to do that.
Yeah, to the block, yeah.
The button is instant.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, that is good.
You could be just holding it the whole time, actually. I mean, but your movement is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it is good, right? But you're talking about like Tokido. You're talking about like the greatest fucking players in the world are getting small advantages that help them in the highest level of competition. Like, I get it. We like to think that we're as good as them, but we're not. None of us are.
Maybe
they're like the best.
I'll be great as Daigo. And they're like, no, if you use the hitbox, you'll be better, but you won't be as good as Daigo. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I get it. Once you go box, you can't go back to stick. Max went back to stick.
But I played it for like 30 minutes. I just tried it. I actually I don't like stick for the advantage it gives me. Like, I like it because it's a legacy thing. I like it because it's like it keeps the arcade legacy. That is literally the arcade legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be completely honest, there's very little reason to play any fighting game over the past 5 or 6, 10 years
on a fight stick.
On a fight stick. There's very little reason. Those games are made for controller.
Yeah.
And they're actually really good on controller. So, and most of the best players in the world now play on controller. So to me, it's like, if you want to use this thing, there's a reason you use it. It's fun. Yeah. Like, playing on fight sticks is actually fun.
Is this
I wouldn't necessarily say that with the 6-button fighters. The 6-button fighters are designed for arcade because you're not going to do 6 buttons on a controller unless you get a specified controller like this. You know what I mean?
Most of the best Street Fighter V players are on controller, dude.
Well, that's what them, yeah. But I think that the system is still designed because they're still using the same.
I'd like to say it, but I mean, at this point, we have fucking 8 buttons on the top of our controllers, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And things are mappable and changeable.
I don't know how you deal with this shit, Max. You're constantly doing like this because
Have you ever seen my hands?
You've got,
dude. Here's how
I don't know how you deal
I have
with
to
this.
plink with this character. I have to do double fireball this to that. I was literally this to that.
Why?
Dash plink to punch.
I don't know how you do this because you're like you got to dash and then heavy dead like you're doing like like you're doing like this like almost
constant
like scrubbing,
cross motions.
like scrubbing motion.
Yeah.
Almost. I don't know how you
That's
do
about
it.
right. That's guilty, all right.
How difficult it was for the left-handed people too, man, because that shit was even.
If you're cloth-handed, yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking even worse.
Scrubbing the dishes.
I think it was different for Tekken when it comes to controller because
it was always
Tekken,
4 buttons.
Yeah, Tekken was always designed for like combat, that
Absolutely.
and to be honest, that type of fighting game just makes sense to me because you got triangle X
mappable buttons and shit.
Well, no, you got triangle, X, circle, square, and you have two limbs. Punch right, punch left, 2 limbs, kick, and right kick.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense that was the way to use a fighting game. There's no other way to really use that shit.
Yep.
And of course you have the top buttons too for like the double punches and shit like that. So I understand how it works. I just never thought it was actually broken. A hitbox was actually broken for Tekken.
And I can definitely play those games on controller, but I actively prefer Soul Calibur and Tekken on arcade stick. I prefer both of those games on stick.
I mean, with Tekken though, like think about all the backdashing and stuff. Just naturally, I think would be better if you were proficient at a hitbox.
Right.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. Yeah, and this is just easier because back, down, back is so much easier to do.
Yeah.
I can imagine that somebody that starts starts off with playing with Hitbox will never understand why we play the stick. We'll be like, what the fuck? Like, why?
Because it's like the first thing you learn.
Yeah, it's going to be the first thing.
It's like you learn Spanish.
Yeah.
And you know, try to go learn English.
To be honest, the same thing with controller. Like the facade that, you know, you have this unfair advantage when using an arcade stick started with the Street Fighter 4 era, just because arcade sticks were hard to find and expensive. So they built this like, oh, I'm playing the way the professionals do, right? So it built this stigma that sort of still permeates a bit to this day, that this is an elite controller for an elite player, which is me, you know? And that's where like people are like, my friend has an unfair advantage against me because he bought a stick. You know, he spent the money on a stick.
I mean, if you try
that's exactly where that comes from.
360 controller.
And Sonic Fox has done it.
Dude, and he's literally some of the best Street Fighter 4 players are on 360 controllers. I'm not shitting you.
Insane.
Got used to
They
it.
just got used to it. They just have no other.
They don't have
no other perspective.
They were like, you know, here's a Xbox system for your birthday. Cool. They don't have anything else, you know what I mean? They're not like us where we're like, yeah, I want to get. Yeah. So they're gonna play it, they're gonna learn it, they're gonna be professional on it, and they're gonna go to tournaments, they're gonna kick everybody's ass and be like, yeah, I don't understand how anybody else can play with anything else. And you're just like, how? Like, you're so lost.
This game looks amazing on this
Hitbox
TV.
is the superior controller for fighting games.
It is. I mean, marginally, yes. It's not an absolute gigantic statistical advantage. It's really not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it obviously is.
So then I would personally say anybody who says that Hitbox is cheating is overreacting. You're exaggerating.
I think at a certain level of play, there's probably a conversation to be had, but like not for you. Not
for you.
Not in the same way that like is somebody playing on a high refresh monitor an unfair advantage. Like it's the same kind of thing. It's a very like you're talking about like all the other skill it takes to be good. This bit.
Yeah.
This is the hitbox. Like this part is the hitbox. Here's all this other fucking skill that it's going to take to get to that point of being good.
Yeah. So, chat, has there ever been
I can't do this. I have no idea how to play on that.
Has there ever been a major or semi-major tournament that has banned Hitbox as of yet?
Probably some.
Well, those are the small ones. I'm sure the small ones have banned Hitbox at this point. They're like, you know what? Yeah, we're not having the tournament with this. So, yeah. Has anybody in chat heard of one yet?
No pistol. Never dash is really short.
You gotta double dash if you don't double jump.
It's a very short dash. Holy shit.
Hitbox sponsors everything, so they can't. Hitbox is sponsored on a lot of things.
Well, they'll probably sponsor smaller ones, so that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Milia also did get nerfed into the
New
ground.
Xbox One controller is actually really good for fighting games. Me and Kenny will tell you a lot there. He says the new Xbox controllers are really good.
Oh, I love them.
You like it for fighting games?
Yes. I actually like the new Xbox controller.
Yeah.
It's got a great D-pad. It's better than a PS5.
Probably, but man, I hate how it flares. Like the edge tilts up on the edges. It goes up from the middle.
Wait, Daigo showed up at Gafro Box and they banned it. Wow.
It's a gaff box. It's a unique hitbox with like a bunch of extra buttons and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There's a reason. There's a good reason.
It doesn't have like macros in it where it's like this button is a dash and this button is a thing.
You can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, from launch, but I mean, like, Milia got nerfed into the ground from previous games.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
That was like a Frankenstein thing.
So instead of Duel 1, let's rock.
This man showed up to a tournament with a custom. It's like, bro, you can't bring that here. I mean, it just makes sense. It's like, oh, dude. I totally get that. It wasn't just a regular hitbox, it was a custom.
I don't even know what is the actual button prompt first?
Dust and slash or two buttons.
I think it had a macro. I haven't played this in a year.
still alive, right?
Yeah, it's fucking Potemkin, man.
Yep. Man's got it. Well,
He gave me with a VP. He's gotta go for the grab.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
oh, that's nice. That doesn't make any sense. Daigo got sponsored by the company. They wanted him to get banned from the company. That makes no sense.
This thing is so good.
But he got banned. It's gonna work. I think it will. Yes, it will.
Wow! He's
Chest
touching it.
Fuck!
He's
Yeah,
touching
I
it.
get hit fucking. I get hit 5 feet above this fucking
Right,
wall.
yeah.
And behind it, 5 feet away and above it.
Right, shit.